Hey everybody, Cowboy here. Just a little bit of autobiographical history that does play into what we do over at Algo Factory. If you look at the bottom right hand side of the screen, you can see a QR code. Zap that if you want to come find us, or just go to www.algofactory.tech, or wait until after the clip for more information about who we are and what we do and how to find us. In the meantime, enjoy the clip. I told him, I said, you know who makes money? It's not whiners. It's not whiners. Whining doesn't pay the bills. Being a hustler pays the bills. And right here at Algo Factory, we have a hustle. So what we do is, if you look at the screen here, you can see these candles. For those of you who are super new to the channel, right? Like, you see these candles on the screen, they're going to go up or down. That's what they're going to do. And what we've developed is a way. First of all, there are ways using mathematics, all that gobbledygook at the bottom of the screen, those lines and squiggly stuff, those are called indicators, right? Now, those indicators can help you identify what are called trends, right? And so either you can bet with the trend, or, and I don't like to use the word bet, but we're talking to the general audience here. You can bet with the trend, you could bet against the trend, okay? So if you have the ability to predict to a statistical degree of certainty that price is going to head down, right? That these bars are going to go in this direction here, like so, then you can actually predict that, bet on that, and you can make money, right? And if you can predict that they're going to go up, then you can go ahead and bet on that, and you can make money, right? Now, it's not as easy as it sounds. A lot of people think that they can just, oh, this is like going to Vegas, and all I have to do is be lucky. Like, no, no, markets are designed to take your money, okay? So what we do is we're a bit of we help you create your own Rosetta Stone, right? We help you create your own way to decipher what's going to happen with this price. And my own personal story is that I used to trade silver way back when, before I was doing any of this. I mean, I'm talking about, what's today? Like 12, 13 years ago, right? I got family in metals, and I bought silver, and I used to trade it on margin. So I was basically borrowing 80% of the money, and then, only putting in 20%. And then if the price went up, I would share in the profit of the entire amount. If the price went down, I would share in the loss, right? So you lose your money 5 times as fast, you win your money 5 times as fast. And I was more betting, let's just use the word trading. I was doing it fundamentally, right? I was thinking, at that point, I started to learn that, look, the great financial crisis had hit, metals were going up as an alternative to money, because money was, being inflated and so on and so forth. And so I really started to go down. This is when I first started to wake up, about 2012. And so I was doing that, and I went ahead, I made some money. Actually, my primary bag was bought in the low 20s and sold in the high 20s. It ended up going to like 32 during that time. And once it went up to 32 and started to head down, I went ahead and axed it at about 28. And I think I did pretty well. And I remember back in those days looking at the charts, and it was a simple line chart, not these candles. And I was like, man, there's got to be a way to predict which way price is going to go. There's got to be a way to predict this. I bet you there is. I didn't know jack about technical trading. I thought traders just, I thought all they did was like, oh, well, they know silver's going up because markets, because news, right? I didn't understand that you can use these mathematical indicators at the bottom to help predict when price goes up, right? I mean, look, if you're just to use this one with these little triangles here, this triangle down, triangle up, these basically arrows. If I were to just mark lines on these, you'll notice that price goes down right after that one, right? Price goes up for a little while here. Price goes down after this one. Price goes up for a long time. Make money here. Price goes down. Now you think, oh, well, shoot, I should just trade in the direction that this arrow points. Maybe for this bit on the chart, you can make some money doing that, but that is not always the case. This just happens to be an environment where this works out. And the mistake that people make is thinking they can just simply do that. Okay. And there's more to it. You need to measure, you need to be able to measure how long you want to stay in, because if you are having your stop loss, let's just say that if your loss area, if you're going to exit a trade and it's too close to when you entered, too far away from when you entered compared to like when you're going to exit, meaning if your risk to reward ratio is off balance, you're actually going to lose money. Even if you follow these arrows, you're going to lose money because you are risking more than you are planning to take out of the market. So this is science to it. It doesn't require some kind of degree in finance. It doesn't require high level mathematics. It's not really that hard. It does require that you can read a chart. So you do need to read a chart like this, up, down, left, right. Take a look at these indicators. That kind of skill is there. But pretty much anybody can be taught that. It's not that hard of a thing to teach, and it's what we do. So that's, but my history was that. And then, of course, I got into crypto in early 2017. And I got into it fundamentally. But in doing so, going through YouTube channels, I learned about technical trading. I'm like, oh, well, that's like back, 5-6 years ago, whatever it was, when I thought I could predict the price. And now I understand people are doing this using mathematics, which is what all these lines and arrows are at the bottom of the screen. So we actually help people to learn how to do that. Okay. Hey everybody, Cowboy here. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget you can go over to www.algofactory.tech. Zap the QR code on the screen. Get us on Twitter at algo_factory777. And don't forget, we help people become traders. We help also to put people on the road to creating an algorithm that you can automate if that's what you would want to do. You can walk away, trade, it's a beautiful thing. And limited time, $49.99 a month for the membership. We hope to see you there. Thanks.